Hi, this is GS from UOOE.org, University of Online Education. Today's session we are going to I will show you how to insert data to the table in database. In previous session I showed you how to create database and table through PHP script. I just created a database of MyTestDB. This is the database I created through PHP script, and these are the tables I have created in using through PHP script. So now I will show you how to insert data to these tables through PHP script. Title is PHP. So first of all, while we working with database, we have to make connection with MySQL. This is my local host, root and password, and I have to select my DB, MySQL underscore select underscore DB. And if you need to check whether the database is connected or not, you can check as I told you in previous session. So $db and database is MyTestDB. Let me check whether I connected to database or not. Could not connect to database. I want to show error. Let me save this as insert.php. If everything mine is echo connected. If I run this, insert.php, and so I am successfully connected to my database. Now this database has consists two tables. One is employee and two is person. These two tables is created through PHP script in previous session. So in this session I will show you how to insert data to this table. Now I want to insert data to this table, so I want to write insert query. Tables. So the structure of insert query is insert into table name and field 1 comma 2 comma 3 values of value 1 comma value 2 comma value 3, so on. So this is the structure of inserting data to the database. So I'm writing query to insert data. Insert as following to the structure: insert into the name of the table is EMP. EMP. So here it contains fields. Fields is nothing but this table fields. These are the fields. So I have to define these fields as first name, email and age. We need not to define email EMP ID because EMP ID is an auto increment. So for every new insert ID it automatically increment to +1. So we need not to define EMP ID. So my fields are first name, and email, age, and values. Values is nothing but it's user defines. I mean I can insert any values here by defining like John, @gmail.com, and age is 20. So I just defined query and I want to run this insert query. I have to close this tag. And one more thing, if we can't able to use double quotes in both. If I use double quotes here means I have to use single quotes here. If you use double quotes inside the double quotes means it will display an error. So it's better to use single quotes. Now I'm running this insert query by using MySQL query. $in. So I want to check whether this query is inserted or not successfully. So if $run query, here I'm defining if, so it's not equal to it if, so I can say that successfully inserted. Else if I run this query means insert, it's showing some error in 23. I missed semicolon. If you run this, not inserted. I want to check the reason. It's saying that unknown column first name, so let me check here. Copy this, paste here. Let me check once again. Now it is successfully inserted. I mean this is how to debug. I mean while we programming definitely we will get errors. At the time we want to use this kind of debugs and it will clearly show you what kind of errors we are getting in these queries. So if I come here and click on EMP, that record has been inserted successfully. So this is how to insert data by using insert query. I mean, here I will just insert it manually, but through PHP code, suppose if I have one form, I'm just creating one form and I will post the data dynamically to this. Method equal to post. This method form method equal to post means the form is just posting our data to this server. So we just use post method and action self. So input type text and the name is fname. I mean, what I'm just going to say is I just here show you by entering manually, but right now I'm just trying to make one form. When user click on submit, I will post that values dynamically to this to here, and I will submit that values in this insert query. So first name, second field is email, third field is age, GD, and I want one submit button to post this data. Value is just remove all this. I will show you from starting onwards how to insert data from form. So if you run this, here I had one form. When user enter this form and submit the data means directly I want to insert that user entered data in this EMP table. So what we need to do is if set of dollar underscore post of this button name of the button. What does that set of dollar underscore post of insert button means? When the user submit this button means this entire data will be posted in this script as post method. If you print here like print underscore r of dollar underscore post means if I enter any data here, if I submit here, just missed echo. If I submit here means here I'm getting this entire data in the format of an array. uh, Here email name is same as fname, so it's not displaying email. If I change its email, and I told you all this in HTML. When I explained you HTML in form creation, I clearly explained you for every text value will contain its own name. So h, so what the name you enter, John, John 22. If I submit here means here itself I can get data. Let me check email, refresh. Yeah, here itself I already told you in PHP everything is an array, so it is posting the user entered data in the format of an array. What here I did means when the user click on this button, so I just put a condition, so when the user click on the button only it will show the data. What does it mean means suppose if I refresh, here you are able to see that array because it is outside of this loop. If I placed in this between this condition means, so you can't able this when user click on this button means at the time only you can't able to see the data. So that the use of using this set of $_post. Now I want to fetch these values in a variable. Name of the first test base is fname, and second one is email, age, and I already told you how to fetch items from an array, age. So this is the way of fetching these items from this array. Now by writing insert query, I want to insert these values into table. Before that I need to connect with database. So here itself MySQL connect, and to database, test db is my database name. So now I want to write insert query to insert this data. Insert into table name is emp and database name is mytestdb. So table name emp and this is for fields, this is for values. So my fields is first name, let me copy this, first name, second field email, third one age. So and the values is nothing but these are the values which posted by the user. So I want to place it. Always string will placed in the, single quotes. So fname, $mail, and age $age. Run this query. I define query and I want to run this query. So let me check that if the query is run successfully. Else I want to show error message die. So right now this table contains one field, so here I am entering name, prints rate of Gmail is 30. So now if I submit here means it's showing that successfully inserted. So if I come here and check this table means yes, this record has been inserted. So next, rampal@gmail.com 44. If submit this, yeah, I mean this is the way how to insert records through PHP form. I mean if you see any registration page or login page, first of all when we registered they will save the data into one database by using these conditions. Once they inserted data, they will fetch the records from database. In next coming session I will show you how to fetch the inserted data on display on web page. So that's it for this today's session. Thank you.